There's been a lot of discussion for weeks on poor play, or supposed poor play, by Elias Pears in the center, aka EP40. I say more in a video in a short video I uploaded earlier this month on whether, quite possibly, the Canucks would buy out what by June of this year would remain of his contract. Last weekend, the Canucks played 2 games, both in the west of the contiguous U.S. The first one, a 3-1 loss to the Golden Knights that had come, that had been lengthened to 2 goals due to a late game empty netter. The other, just a very narrow loss, 2-1 in regulation. There's all this talk about EP40, but there are other players who, for the Canucks, didn't step up. I mean, Brock Besser didn't do so. I don't know if Dakota Joshua did on the point meter. At least Jake DeBrusk scored both goals in those weekend games. The Kempner Canucks YouTube ban, following that loss to the Golden Knights, hosted a live stream, as he did following the loss to the Utah Hockey Club. I get it was back-to-back. But let's take a look at what happened over the weekend. Last weekend, the Leafs played 2 games, won them both. And yes, didn't play perfectly. They ended up allowing the game-opening goal to the Chicago Blackhawks at the United Center. But the Leafs found a way to win. Craig Button on TSN SportsCenter had it right about the Canucks. Depth scoring just wasn't there. While for the Leafs, in that game against the Blackhawks, was there. Ditto against the Canes. So yes, did the Leafs show some fatigue against the Blackhawks? Probably. But they had those game breakers. And also, very interesting live stream coming up to be hosted by the Kempner Canucks YouTube ban in less than 20 minutes' time on whether the Canucks should trade Brock Besser. Well, I don't know if they will, but there's no question that this Canucks season has been turbulent, and I give the Canucks a 50-50 chance of seeing playoff action, so I thus won't be surprised if they miss.